Hi, Giant Road first graders, Mrs. Carson here. This week we are writing an informational article all about an animal. You can choose one of the animals that Miss Hinson and Miss Welker had you research about the last couple weeks, or you can choose your own. Today I'm going to show you how to set up your notebook so that you can do research in a smart and effective way. So just like last week, I went ahead and I labeled a fresh page in my notebook informational. Underneath where you write informational in your notebook, I want you to write the animal that you're going to be writing about. So I'm going to choose giraffes as my demonstration for you this week. And you'll find out why in just a minute. So I'm just writing this for you so that you know what I am writing about. Next, I've prepared these sticky notes just to be a way for me to organize my thoughts as I'm doing research on giraffes, and so that you can see what I am writing just a little bit better. So pretend that each of these sticky notes is a couple different lines in my notebook. I'm going to start each of them with a heading, and then I'm going to go back and do some research and add information behind that heading. Just like if you were reading an informational text, you would see those text features. So for this first one, and in your notebook, I just want you to kind of follow along or go back and look at this video and label it the heading, why I chose this animal. Or why I chose giraffes. Could be also. Then the next one, you're going to label it as what they look like. This could be if they have fur, what color the fur is, if they have feathers, if they have scales, do they walk on 2 legs, do they walk on 4 legs, do they have a fin? Everything that you can find about what they look like, you're going to put that information here. The next one, you're going to label habitat. And if you remember, the habitat of an animal is where they live. So you're going to give details about if they live in the ocean. If they live in the ocean, do they live near the surface or do they live really, really deep down? If they live in a treed area, is it a jungle? Is it a deciduous forest? That kind of information you're going to put underneath habitat. The next one I want you to write is what they eat. This would be the types of food they eat. As you're researching, do you see if they are carnivores? That means they eat a lot of meat. Or if they're herbivores, where they eat lots of plants. Or if they're omnivores, they eat a little bit of both. Take it to the next level besides just telling us what they eat. Try to find just a little bit more details. So this one is what they eat, if I can type correctly. And then your last one, just like in some of your research last week, this is where I want you to list those fun facts that are not about what they look like, where their habitat is, or what they eat. This might be if they lay eggs, if they have natural birth, something that's unique about them, are they endangered? That kind of information would go here. Now, as part of your assignment for today, what I need for you to record is I want you to write the part why I chose this animal. So with that, you can go, since you have a couple of lines, you can go ahead and jot that down and then do the recording for your teacher. So for me, I chose giraffe because they are my favorite animal. When I went to the zoo, I got to feed them. I also have a large collection of stuffed giraffes.